And we're back. So, continuing on from where I left off last time, I am currently in the middle of basically an underground mine or something. I'm not really sure, but we're looking for these dwarves that don't like to be called dwarves, and have just finished up fighting our way through a bunch of trolls, among other things. And now it's time to get on with this, I suppose. So, I think this is the way we're supposed to go, but if it's not, then I will end up dead. Because lava. Now it's time for a little bit of hop the lava. Or hop over the lava, rather. Seeing as we don't want to die to lava. I hear that's painful. Only a suspicion, of course, seeing as in this timeline we are still alive and therefore have never been dumped into lava. So I wouldn't know. Neither would Karina, for that matter. There. Now heal us up again. We apparently took some damage in that jump, unsurprisingly. Having to be a little bit more acrobatic than we are accustomed to is probably going to do that to us. Now back over to the combat spell. And we fall to our death because I am an idiot. So, on this occasion, how about we don't fall to our death in lava? I would like to avoid that. However, just saying that I would like to avoid something doesn't mean I'm actually going to manage to avoid it. There's a pretty significant distinction there, as I'm sure you'll agree. There's also a white light ahead. And one of the baddies standing in it. It's time for us to walk into the white light, though. But just like in Dark Souls, just because we're walking into the white light, I hope that doesn't mean we're walking to our death. That would be nice if that were not the case. And while this may be pushing it a little, as far as the difficulty is concerned, it is most certainly not Dark Souls level of hard, so we've got that going for us, if nothing else. But you are very rude, sir. You know that? And I need some damn potions. There we go. Now you're dead. I can heal myself up with magic. Since I am out of a lot of potions. We're sort of going through potion attrition down here a bit, to be honest. I rather wish that weren't the case, but wishing something wasn't true doesn't make it so, unfortunately. A lot of things would be better if we could just wish them to be so. Very unfortunate that we can't, but oh well. I'm going to have to heal myself up some more. And kill off this fella before we go anywhere. It's quite the massive underground area that we're in right now. And I'm still not getting any sense that we're any closer to where the dwarves are. Which is quite unfortunate. We've been down here for a while. And Karina, and I, for that matter, would very much like to get the hell out of here. For one thing, we have quite a bit of loot on us. That, due to the positioning of the cities and which ones we haven't been able to visit, which ones have been destroyed, and which ones are under siege, because of all of that, we haven't been able to sell off any of it, since the couple of merchants at the Warrior Monk's Temple Stronghold don't buy weapons and armor. At least the ones that I found didn't. So now we have another fire demon to kill. Magic. Okay. We got him beaten up a little bit. Now, potions, please. There. Our potions can restore a bit of my health. It's my personal homebrew ones that we're using exclusively too, rather than the store-bought potions, which are quite a bit better, it must be said. And again, I almost die. Almost dying after a fight with one of these creatures seems to be becoming a bit of a theme, and I don't think I'm very happy about that becoming a theme, quite frankly. I'm definitely not happy about it. And now there's two of those goddamn fire demons. I am very pissed off by this, and I think we might be fucked if we have to fight two of them. I hope not, but, you know. Hope is not going to get me much. So... I tell you what, since not a whole lot of interest is going on at the moment, I'm going to cut this here, and then we'll come back once things are a bit more interesting to watch. So, see you then, everyone. Try to remember to do the editing properly, of course. Well, big door opening in front of us and loading screen. I think this qualifies as interesting. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, it means I didn't edit this properly, so sorry. But I'm hoping I did remember. There's a couple things in the center of that. Alright then, so we managed to kill the ultimate bringers of death and destruction in those dwarven ghosts and their necromancer friend. And now we are here, wherever here is. And we have another of these things to deal with. God, I hate these so goddamn much. They're just so infuriating. And I was just killed and pitched into the river, so we are actually going to try to escape fighting that guy through the semi-conventional means of swimming. So nighty-night. Well, when I say escape, that's perhaps a bit of a strong word. We're going to do a little bit of a runaround. You can remain stuck, please. And then I will blast you with magic. And that's how I will kill him. Of course, I don't know how much of this will actually end up in the video, because like I said, it's kind of boring to watch. To be fair. As you can see, their little back and forth thing is not that exciting, so don't know how much this will wind up in the actual final product. There, I'd say 1 or 2 more hits with my ice projectile spell, and he should go down. We're getting close on this one. Or that's with killing this guy. No, we're getting close. Not succeeding in finding our way to the dwarves' hideout. And note to self, don't call them dwarves. They apparently don't like it very much. And they're taken care of now. So I'll have those potions. And a quick save. And another quick save, because I am paranoid as fuck around here. Though for good reason, given the amount and variety of ways we've ended up dying while in this underground complex, really. Open that thing and I will take the stuff. That passageway is blocked, so I can only assume we are supposed to go the other way round, because it's the only other passage that leads in a direction we both can go and have yet to go in. So it's the only thing that makes sense, really. Quick save. And there is a door. And there's a loading screen. I do like me some loading screens. They are quite nice. Especially since they announce progress. And I like progress. It means I'm getting somewhere. Which is lovely. Switch over to an offensive spell. And we'll have a look around. See what there is to see, basically. I don't know what that thing is, but it doesn't look good. Not gonna step on that plate. That's probably a bad thing, and it's sitting in front of the body of a king. Equally bad, one assumes. Do anything about, but we're going to have to. Speaking of which, let's check my spells. Mana sink. I could do a little bit of spell absorption. There. Fire. I'm going to equip. I can't equip Divine Shield 3 or 2 because our alteration's high enough. Here's what I'm going to do. I will cast Divine Shield. It's going to boost alteration. Then I will pick up Fire Bite rank 2. I could do Fireball, but that's more of an AoE type thing, honestly. Okay. Right. Oh. Our new friend takes issue with my presence, apparently. I wish you wouldn't. This makes things a bit awkward. And something keeps trying to push me off the edge. Okay. It's magic. It's potion time. Drink a bunch of those. Ah, fuck. And we nearly got him. Nearly, but not quite. Who is attacking me? I don't see anyone. So tell me, who the actual fuck is currently stabbing me? I would have loved to know who was bloody responsible. Apparently there was a ghost standing beside us or something. I'm not sure. Okay. Let's see. Fire. Or ball, I'll switch over to, I think. God damn it. The fuck is up with that? Well, fire bite then. And we need potions. Going to have to finish this guy off before our battle, or rather, before I can go anywhere. Which is going to take a bit of time. I have to play it kind of defensively. Okay. Down you go. Down you go. That was the actual king, apparently. Dear lord, that was a hard fight. Still, can't say it wasn't fun. Definitely was. Something over this way. Probably another loading screen. So, let's see. We'll head that way anyways. No, it's not a loading screen. Not yet anyways. There's nothing over there. Quick save the game. And menacing music. Wonderful. menacing music and an autosave. Never a good thing when put together, really. Never. Okay, what is going on? A rock. Alright. Who's rolling rocks down the stairs and why? Is what I would like to know. It was the only rock. Good. And you may or may not have noticed this, but I've been cutting out a bunch of the fights with these dwarven spirits just because they're not fun for me to play through. They're just tedious and involve a lot of trial and error, so I'm cutting them out of the episode. Because that's just a very annoying type of enemy. And, well, I might have to put up with fighting them. There's no reason you should have to put up with me fighting them. So I'm cutting that out. By the way, it's looking rather green in here, you may have noticed. Rather excessively green. Wonder what's up with that. It's the bridge guard. As stereotypes go, I'm alright with this one. Can make things interesting. Oh, he can't use the stairs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cheap this one just because these guys are another type of enemy I am just not overly fond of, so I am being somewhat cheap when it comes to fighting them off. And I am not going to apologize for that. I do need to time my attacks better with the spell, though. Because he's been moving a lot when I am launching it in such a way that my attacks miss. Kind of annoying, really. Definitely kind of annoying. There we go. You're nice and dead, and I get 200 experience out of the business. Let's head over this way. Oh, I recognize this setup, and it ain't a good one. If I'm remembering right, we are soon to be attacked by enemies from multiple directions. Or could I be wrong about that? I thought I recognized the setup, but there are no doors on either side. So maybe not. There is what looks like a dead giant through there. Now, we're going to have to get through that thing. Let's see. It's something to do with that thing, isn't it? Call the giant, wake him up. The horn, maybe? Oh, how do I do that? Would be my question. It doesn't exactly look like there's anything I can blow into. Or is there? I was just looking at it at the wrong angle, I suppose. I won't be able to wake him up with the horn anymore, but maybe I can cause another effect. What does that mean? Oh, I see. We send a rock crashing down that opens the gate. The giant has been turned to stone. That would be why we can't wake him up. The horn. He's a little bit too dead to be woken up. What's up here? It's a dude. Hello, dude. He's also a bit of an asshole. I'll hit that. And you're almost dead already. Did not take me long. Or a whole lot of effort to manage this outcome. There we go. Now, quick save. And let's check on the map. I presume that's the way we have to go. I'm not seeing any other applicable routes that we could take. So we'll go this way and hope it's the right one. And I haven't horribly gotten us turned around at some point, or something to that effect. I just fell down a hole. Well done, me. So we were supposed to fall down that hole? This is weird. What if I'd managed to jump over it somehow or something? How would they have dealt with that? Well, if that mission with Kim being a slave is anything to go by, they wouldn't have, and you would have just had to somehow figure out to go back and fall down the hole. Which is dumb. Which is very, very dumb. I'm sorry if you like that sort of scripted mission, but it's dumb. It's dumb. Really dumb. What is this? I was worried for a second that purple stuff was an enemy, but it's just part of the environment. a very cool part of the environment, it must be said, because... Are these crystals? That's awesome, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of awesome that you have these, what are probably rare crystals, dotted all over. Hey, maybe the dwarves mine these and that's how they make their money. They sell that sort of thing to other races. Okay. That could have gone better. Yeah, maybe the dwarves sell that and that's how they make a living, because it would make for a very cool element to have that only the dwarves know how to mine or something. That would be really cool. It would be indeed. And we got over that time. Great. Drop another quick save just to be on the safe side. And I dearly hope we are reaching the end of our road, because god damn it, I want to see the sky again. I'm sure dwarves do great down here in the underground, but I am not a dwarf. I am most certainly not a dwarf. I could do with some nice light and sky above my head. So let's get us some of that. And before we die of old age. Okay, do me? How about you fucking die, you bastard? Wait, why is he not fighting back? That was confusing, honestly. The only thing I can think of as to why this Doombringer wasn't fighting back when he had full charge in his fire staff was that for whatever reason he didn't want to try attacking me with a magical weapon when I was at point blank range, and also in addition to that, he had no other means of attack. That's the only thing I can think of for why the Doombringer did not attack us. Let's see here. Can I get one of you far enough away from the other that it won't aggro you both? That's a no. That is most definitively a no. But we managed to get one of them down, And that triggered a level up. So, come on. That was my attack missing. Because why the hell not? I need to finish you off. There we go. They're nice and dead. Nice and dead. I will quick save. And walk in the wrong direction, apparently. That's back where the Doombringer is. We want to head this way. Over here is where we want to be going, since we haven't done so yet. And now I have to level up. We become level 12? And I will put points into intelligence, willpower, and strength for this time around. And we're up to level 12. Very nice indeed. Turn that thing, even though I don't actually know what it does. That's a pretty stupid thing to do, but who cares? Now, I can also see a really big horn. Oh shit. Here rests in peace and for all eternity our good king Daramith the First. And there's a bunch of scrolls there. I think I know what has to happen though. Blow the horn, that summons king, we kill the king, and we somehow move on. But what do these pieces of parchment say? That says nothing. That says nothing. Unless somehow I'm supposed to jump down there. Let's blow the horn. Oh. I summoned a Balrog, didn't I? No, not a Balrog. Just a lot of these motherfuckers. Okay. Hypothetically speaking, I'm pretty sure down there is where we want to be... I have to wonder what would happen if I just jumped. First of all, I'm going to get out the rank 2 fireball and quick save. Then I'm gonna try it and just see what happens. We die. Can't say I'm overly surprised. The game wants us to fight these guys, so it would make just leaving rather difficult. I'm going to have to pray. This is the last encounter because we are going all out on the potions, I'm afraid. Okay, now. Not a standard magic potion. I'll have one of them. And now, I'll also have a standard health potion. We need a cheap magic quality health, I think. Oh shit. This is not going well. Definitely not. I'll take a bunch of those, and yet another standard magica potion. Okay. Who's left? Alright. That is the last of them, but there goes basically all of my healing potions. What I need to know before we do anything else is... Yes. The giant did go down. But oh my god, that was a tense fight. It was basically... This whole thing was effectively the Mines of Moria of this game, I think. So, that was interesting. Now, though, I am going to try to jump and hope that it works better since the plot doesn't demand we be here anymore. It did not. Alright. I killed all those things, so what am I supposed to do now? I wonder. That's what I'd like to know. Because I was pretty sure this is where it's supposed to go. Curious. Oh, wait, what? Did I see a door indicator? Oh, it was just those doors. I thought there was a door on the helmet. Is there something? would have been weird and nice. No, though, I'm honestly not sure. Alright. Now I'm going to search this old room. See if I can't find anything else. Well, I found an increase to my healing skill, so that's nice. That is rather nice, I suppose. Intriguing. Where do I go from here? That's what I'd like to know. Okay. I obviously found where it's supposed to go. And someone's summoning magical stairs for us. How convenient of them. And there's a person over there who I'm going to have to fight, no doubt. I mean, I'd prefer if I didn't have to, but this game is never that convenient, is it? So it's basically given I'm going to have to take you out. At least I think it is. You aren't fighting back, and you have a staff. Therefore the ability to use magic, so are we supposed to be fighting and killing you? I don't know. I hope so, because we are. And it would be a nasty shock to the dwarves if we had to tell them, by the way, sorry, but we killed your gatekeeper. He wouldn't get out of the way when we told him to, or something. That would be a bit of a bad way to introduce ourselves, it feels like. So I hope we are supposed to kill this guy. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do some really fast talking. Fortunately, it does appear we were supposed to. spell absorption to help me along. And just give it a second and he will be dead again. Yeah, quite frankly, it's a good thing for me that I died that time, because it was a little anticlimactic concluding that by me winning, because my opponent didn't cast any spells. That felt like a much more legitimate win there, honestly. It really did. Please don't crush me to death or anything. I would like to actually talk to your friends up above. And it just occurs to me that it is rather ironic that we're going up rather than down, considering dwarves typically in fantasy live deep underground, and yet we are being taken up towards the surface, indicating they live closer to the surface than your typical fantasy dwarves would. I mean, it was said that they weren't actually dwarves in the traditional sense, and were more like, it's more like the Dwemer, as in they're elves, but everyone calls them dwarves or something. Anyways. Where are we supposed to go? We need to figure that out. I'm going to assume up based on the prior evidence, though. What was that? And should I be worrying? Are my two questions right now. Hoping it's nothing to worry about, and this is just like the way these guys greet visitors or something. But it could very well be a defense mechanism, and they've just decided we are enemies of the state, and therefore will be executed or something. I hope not, but you never know. You never know. Oh, these hooks. Especially considering that we are new around here, and they wouldn't exactly know who we are. Heck, we're not exactly that famous, given the whole grew up at a monastery, joined an illegal organization of mages thing. Now, are we? No. That isn't the way. Quick save. What's up with the statue? Nothing, it's just decorative, apparently. That or I've missed something. Could be either or, honestly. Alright. Keep going. So we can find these dwarves, and just remember, Karina, do not actually call them dwarves. They take issue with that particular declaration of their identities. Couldn't possibly imagine why, but anyways, don't call them dwarves. Alright, there's the stairs, no need to drop down and possibly kill ourselves. What's over here? What's going on? There's a horned statue. Bestiarium. I'm not sure what this is again. So we'll go have a poke around and learn what it is. Portcullis shut. Behind us. So let's jump down here. Oh, balls. Can we not fight? Can we not? I would really appreciate us not fighting. I really would. But apparently, that can't be a thing. Potion time? Potion of Magicka. And some health potions. All together. Please stop. I don't like it when you bash me like this. I will take a health potion in the meantime. It's almost down, but I need to take more potions to stay alive. And I failed at the whole staying alive thing. That's rather unfortunate. Really is. I like being alive. I don't appreciate it when I am no longer in that state of being. Referred to as alive. Okay. We have to kill this guy. I don't like him. He keeps hitting us. And I do not like getting hit by a bloody minotaur. I am also going to need potion. In order to ensure that I don't die quite as fast. You're a bit of an asshole, aren't you? Yes, you are. Just a little bit, mind you. And then again, to be perfectly fair, everyone's a tiny bit of an asshole if you think about it. And down you go. Thank fuck for that. I presume we're supposed to follow the candles, by the way. The ones that are magically not burning us when we stand in them. Okay. So I'm just supposed to stand on it, not stand on it in an ore cart. Alrighty then. Okay. And the flames are back, so I can find my way to my destination. Let's get back to follow the yellow brick road, or in this case, the white flames that don't hurt us. And into the mine, I guess? The same. Hopefully there's not too much left to do, honestly, because we're running pretty low on supplies, quite frankly. But I see a living person.
Ihr müsst in den Zug steigen. Wir fahren gleich ab. Das ist der Bahnhof. Seht ihr es denn nicht? Der Vorhof der
Atrium of the Underworld.
Das Tor in den Kreislauf des Lebens. Wer stirbt, der kehrt hier ein, damit seine Seele in die unergründlichen Tiefen hinabfahren und später wiedergeboren werden kann. Der Kreislauf hält alles im Gleichgewicht.
Wow.
Und deshalb fahren alle Seelen Nehrims mit dem Zug des Ewigen einher, um diese vollkommene Ausgewogenheit zu wahren.
But I'm not dead.
Auch ihr müsst nun eintreten.
I'm looking for the Dwarf City.
In der Tat, für einen Gefallenen habt ihr erstaunlich viel Farbe im Gesicht. Sagt, wie seid ihr in diese Halle gekommen? Zwar ist Zeit für mich kein Begriff, aber wenn sie es wäre, würde ich behaupten, es ist schon lange her, seit ein Lebender das letzte Mal den Weg hierher gefunden hat. Ihr kommt von oben, nicht wahr? Von der Oberfläche, dem Ort, wo des Menschen Streben nach Macht, einen höheren Rang als die Herrschaft des Schicksals und des ewigen Kreislaufs für sich zu beanspruchen sucht. Wo viele denken, sie wären unsterblich und dabei vergessen, dass sie Knechte sind. Ich sehe, ihr verfolgt einen Plan. Ihr wollt durch unsere Stadt an die Oberfläche gelangen. Wieder zurück an das Licht, das jeden blind macht. Das geht aber nicht. Ihr seid am Bahnhof zur Unterwelt angekommen und müsst nun mit dem Zug fahren. Aber was ist das? Gehört das euch? Diese Karte.
Constellations.
Des Firmaments.
Oh, that map.
Und dringt bis in die
We found it in the middle of some ruin, and weren't really sure what it was.
Wo habt ihr ein Werk von derartiger Vollkommenheit her?
The Library of Treomar, that's right.
Aus Treomar. Dann ist dies die Sternenkarte der Altvorderen. Unser Tor zur Heimat. Der König muss sie sehen. Steigt ein. Wir ändern den Fahrplan. Wir fahren in die Stadt
City
des
of the
Sternenvolkes.
Star People. That was the
Nach
preferred
Anku,
name.
wie es die Blinden von der Oberfläche nennen, weil sie den vollen Namen nicht aussprechen können. Aber so steigt doch ein. Bringt dem König die Karte.
The conductor has changed the schedule for me. It's not going to the underworld, but to Anku, the whole of the Star People. But wait, what's this about the underworld and about this literally being this train being the equivalent of the river Styx? Because that's what I'm getting out of this, and it's kind of weirding me out, honestly. Making up. As he said, we'd better lie down for a little bit. And wow, they have actual train sounds on the train, which is kind of cool. Especially considering this is in a medieval setting, so it's kind of surreal to have a train around. For surezies. Let's sleep for 9 hours. See if that can do it. No, it did not. Try another 9 hours. And we have stopped. Let's get moving. We're on a schedule, people. We are on a bloody schedule. And we're here in Anku. Excellent.
Selten trifft es sich, dass der Seelenzug in der Welt der Lebenden zum Stehen kommt. Und noch seltener steigt jemand aus ihm aus. Wer seid ihr, Fremder?
My name is Karina and I have a map for your king.
Ihr kamt aus der Unterwelt emporgefahren und genießt deshalb unser Vertrauen. Wir schätzen das, was unter uns liegt, fast genauso hoch wie das über uns.
Yeah.
Ich führe euch zum König des Sternenvolkes.
better
Er mag entscheiden, ob ihr unserem Vertrauen gerecht
lightly
werdet.
with this.
Kommt hinter mir her. Wir gehen nun durch die größte Halle des Sternenvolkes, durch Anku Medrotikep Masodestrivo.
Thank you
Oder
for the shortened
Anku,
name.
wenn ihr euch den vollen
I
Namen
was
nicht
gonna have some trouble with the formal one, honestly. And I'm not even gonna bother to stop and ask about the city because we need to get back to the surface. But yeah, we'd better tread lightly with the king and all because we need to get to the
Wir
surface.
sind jederzeit offen für Besuche. Nur leider denkt die ganze Oberwelt, wir seien grimmige, verschlossene
Fierce, tight-lipped miners.
Bleibt uns
Yeah,
deshalb
they do tend to think like that.
Die schärfsten Schwerter in ganz Nehrim. Überzeugt euch selbst.
Okay, I have lots of stuff to sell you. First of all, so let's raise our cell up a little bit. And you can have the bow of sparks. And all my long swords. Both the silver arrows. Staff of fire. Basically, all of the loot that's just been taking up space in our inventory and not getting used for any purpose you can have. The iron blocking sword as well. diamond. Oh yes. And that gold ingot. As well as the iron ore. There. I think we should have sold enough stuff. Now, what have you got? Nothing I care about. Thanks, though. Now that we've unburdened ourselves ever so slightly, we can see the king. Wait, is that a giant statue of a dog? Not gonna lie, that's kind of badass. It's definitely kind of badass. I do wish he would not stop running just because we got a little bit behind. I don't mind catching up with you later. You stopping like this is just breaking my flow. It really is. Now introduce us to your king. We have to deliver this. Damn it.
Dort vorn sitzt der König des Sternenvolkes. Redet ihn mit König an. Zwar hat er natürlich auch einen Namen, doch der ist noch um einiges länger als der volle Name Ankus. Ich brauche ihn euch nicht erst zu nennen. Das wäre Zeitverschwendung.
That works for me. If his name is that long and complicated, I will do as you ask. Plus, it would probably be kind of insulting if we mispronounced it, honestly. So, let's be polite and just use King.
Lasst mich euch anschauen. Ah ja, Zugunglück. Das war vor 17 Jahren. Damals war ich auch das letzte Mal in Kabaet. Dort kaufen wir immer unser Bier und mit dem Bier feiern wir lustige Feste. Und Feste bringen Freude. Ach, ich verstehe. Ihr seid ein Freudenbringer. Das habe ich doch gleich gesehen. Ihr habt so einen verschmitzten Teint auf eurer Haut, wie einer meiner Großväter 3. Grades, aber exakt so. Nun, ihr möchtet doch etwas, nicht wahr? Möchtet ihr erhalten oder möchtet ihr geben?
I would like to give in order to receive. How does that sound?
Potzblitz, ein Faultier. Mein entfernter Neffe ist so ein Faultier. Und er hat eine Frau, die hatte neulich einen Eisprung. Viel besser klingt aber Ursprung, und unser Ursprung sind die Sterne. Lasst mich nachdenken. Die Sterne findet man mit einer Karte. Dies ist eine Sternenkarte. Fabelhaft. Nicht nur eine Sternenkarte, sondern die Sternenkarte. Die Karte, die wir brauchen, um in den Himmel aufzufahren und in das Land unserer Urahnen zurückzukehren. Und ihr bringt sie mir? Wahrlich, ein Freudenbringer seid ihr mir. Was ihr auch wollt, wir werden es für euch tun. Wollt ihr etwas?
As it happens, there is something I need. I have to get into Kabat. Can you help me with this?
Wahrlich, das wird gerade belagert, wie ich hörte. Geschieht den Gaunern da ganz recht bei den Bierpreisen, die wir immer abdrücken müssen. Da wollt ihr hin? Na bitte. Geschmäcker sind verschieden. Hey, Heimann, bring doch diese nette Oberweltlerin wieder nach oben. Zeig ihr den Geheimpfad, ach ja, und führ sie gleich noch am dicken Erwin vorbei.
Wie ihr befehlt, mein König.
Okay.
Wir sind hier ziemlich tief im Berg, aber es gibt ja genügend Möglichkeiten zur Beförderung. Ich führe euch zu einem kleineren Bahnhof gleich hier in der Nähe.
Okay. it's time for us to go. We have access to the route we need, so all this nightmare of a time spent underground like that will not have been a waste, since we will get our secret route into the city of jerks who charge high prices for beer after all. Interesting way to describe it, to be sure. I love how the dwarves have a train system, by the way. I've mentioned this before, but it's so incredible how amazing some of their technology is. I mean, I know this is a typical thing with a lot of sci-fi and steampunk and even fantasy settings, that dwarves are the ones with the most advanced technologies and everything, but it's just so cool, even when you keep that in mind. It's kind of awesome.
Jetzt kommt weiter. Der Ausgang ist gleich da vorne.
Okay. Let's go then. This is probably a little bit on the urgent side for us. Considering this is to get help from a besieged city to deal with our monastery being under siege. Considering all of that, the guy we're working for could have sent us on a faster route, you would think. But maybe there just wasn't a faster route available, I don't know. Still, I'd like to know what that purple ore is. I really would. As it looks pretty, but I don't have any idea what it actually is. Through the Great North Cleft. Now. And here we are. Back on the surface again. The shitty, snowy, unfun surface. Because yes, we definitely wanted to be back here. Frankly though, from an RP perspective, Karina definitely prefers it, as shitty as the area can be sometimes, to down there in the dwarves' underground bits. Just because we really do not like being underground. It's one of our personality quirks that being underground is something we find deeply, deeply unpleasant, to be honest. Honestly though, I thought we were going to come out above the surface. I guess not. No. Stop dodging, you bastard. Okay. Let's go.
Der König hat gesagt, ich soll euch den Geheimpfad zeigen. Das ist ungewöhnlich, denn diesen Pfad kennen nur wir vom Sternenvolk. Aber Befehl ist
With the
Befehl.
siege still going on,
So wie
it's
es
the only
aussieht, ist dieser
secure
Pfad
way into
momentan
this
ohnehin
city.
der einzige Weg in die Nordstadt hinein.
Well, I'm glad you're showing
Hinter
me.
dem Dickicht beginnt der Pfad. Er ist sehr schmal, also gebt Acht. Er endet direkt in der Feste von Kabaet, um genau zu sein, im Arbeitszimmer des Heerführers. Ich bin mir sicher, dass ihr dort sofort empfangen werdet, ob das nun gut ist oder nicht. Dann lebt
Alright.
wohl. Vielleicht sehen wir uns nie wieder, denn schon bald wird das
The
Sternenvolk
Star
zu seinem
People will
Ursprung
return to their
zurückkehren.
original planet.
Zwar weiß ich nicht, was genau
I
ihr
wish you
vorhabt,
good luck.
aber trotzdem
Aw.
wünsche ich euch viel Glück.
Thanks for that, buddy. And see where it takes us. They're not gonna be happy to see us because intrusion,
Was haben
right?
wir denn da? Jemanden, der aus dem verborgenen Gang der Zwerge entschlüpft ist, wie? Glück für euch, denn dies bedeutet, dass ihr nicht zu des Kanzlers Männern gehört. Die Zwerge sind zu neutral, als dass sie ihre Geheimnisse irgendwelchen Soldaten anvertrauen
Oh,
würden.
so they know how we got
Ihr
here
dagegen
then.
steht wohl in der
That's
Zwergengunst,
interesting.
wie? Nicht schlecht. Nun, da ihr den beschwerlichen Weg hierher sicherlich nicht ohne Grund auf euch genommen habt, nehme ich an, dass ihr mit unserem Anführer Taranor sprechen wollt.
Something like that,
Ich bin
yeah.
sein Heerführer und Berater. Und ihr seid gerade in meinem Arbeitszimmer. Es macht mich immer etwas nervös, dass dieser Geheimgang ausgerechnet hier mündet. Doch jetzt hat es ja doch sein Gutes. Taranor befindet sich nur eine Tür weiter. Folgt mir bitte.
Alright then. Let's go. And hope this doesn't get us in too much hot water also.
Seid gegrüßt, Freund von außerhalb. Seit die Belagerung begonnen hat, war es niemandem mehr vergönnt, meine schöne Stadt zu betreten. Bis jetzt. Was führt euch zu mir?
Yeah.
Verstehe. Das alte Kloster wird belagert und Callisto will, dass ich euch dabei helfe, Arantheal zu finden und zu befreien, damit er Baratheon unschädlich machen kann.
At least the enemy of my
Callisto
enemy
also.
is
Nun gut, es
my
könnte
friend
schlimmer
for the
sein.
time being
Da
would
wir
be more
anscheinend
accurate
beide
probably,
denselben Feind haben, sollten wir
considering the
tatsächlich
way
zusammenarbeiten.
Callisto seems to view this
Wenn ihr
guy.
vom Orden kommt, dann könnt ihr sicherlich Magie wirken. Ich habe keine Zauberer mehr in meinen Reihen, also kommen mir eure Fertigkeiten sehr zugute. Ich helfe euch. Natürlich nur, wenn ihr auch mir eine Gefälligkeit erweist. Eine Hand wäscht die andere. Letu ulierit magonio nis jom, wie wir in unserer Sprache zu sagen pflegen. Die Belagerung meiner Stadt zieht sich nun schon viel zu lange hin. Bald schon werden wir nicht mehr genug Lebensmittel oder auch nur die Kampfmoral besitzen, um länger standzuhalten. Wenn also ein Ausfall gewagt werden soll, dann muss es bald sein. Ihr werdet mir dabei zur Seite stehen, wenn ihr Hilfe von mir erwarten wollt.
Ah, in return for his help, we help him in his attempt to break the siege of his city. That seems fair to me, but what exactly do you have in mind?
Es ist einfach erklärt. In Carbide
Not enough
selbst gibt es
soldiers
nicht
to mount an
genügend Soldaten für
offensive,
einen
but
Ausfall, aber
I
bis
used
vor
to be in
kurzem hatten wir noch
contact with
Kontakt
troops
zu
in the
einem Trupp den
woods
Wäldern, der
they
sich
are
vor
no
dem Feind
longer
verstecken konnte.
that
Wie ich
we're no
sagte,
longer
bis
receiving
vor
messages. I
Dass
mean
wir
nothing,
keine
or
Nachrichten mehr
possibly
erhalten,
that
muss gar nichts
those
bedeuten.
wood soldiers are all
Oder eben
dead.
das Schlimmste.
He wants us to go find out,
Diese
right?
Soldaten gehören zu den Besten. Also gehe ich davon
Yeah,
aus,
pretty
dass
much.
sie alle noch leben. Ihr und mein Hauptmann werden
Find the
ihre
troops
letzten
and
Positionen
deliver his battle
aufsuchen,
plans.
die Soldaten
Support
finden
them in
und
sacking
mit
the
ihnen die
besiegers from
Belagerer von
outside the
hinten
siege
angreifen,
lines.
während wir
At
einen
the same
Ausfall
time,
aus
they
dem
will
Tor
attempt a
wagen.
sortie
Der
from the
Feind wird
gate.
zwischen Hammer
The
und
enemy will
Amboss
be
kommen,
crushed
und zermalmt
between
werden.
our anvil and your hammer.
Kümmert euch aber nur um die
But only
Truppen
attack
an
the
den
soldiers at
Drehbögen
the
und
catapults
direkt
and the
vor den
troops
Toren.
at the front gate.
Das
We are
Heereslager
too weak
anzugreifen,
to attack the
sind wir
main
auch mit
enemy
Verstärkung
camp,
zu
even
schwach.
with these
Ihr
reinforcements.
beide könnt über einen Abwasserkanal nach
Go
draußen
through the
gelangen.
sewer to the
Der
outside.
Hauptmann kennt den Weg.
Captain knows
Sobald
the
die
way.
Soldaten vor meiner Stadt
Once the
besiegt
soldiers are
sind, werde
defeated,
ich
I will
meinen
fulfill
Teil
my
der
part of the
Abmachung
bargain.
erfüllen und euch
I will
helfen,
help you locate Aranthil and depose the Chancellor. That way we all win.
So
Now make
wie wir
haste,
es
for
alle
time
wollen.
is short.
Und nun eilt euch. Die Zeit drängt.
Okay.
Steht das Ende der Belagerung also kurz bevor? Folgt mir. Wir werden zum Eingang des Abwasserkanals gehen.
Alright. Let's get to it then. We have a siege to break. We got a siege to break. Let's get to business. Out into the main part of the fortress. And then onto the sewers. God damn it, we just got out of basically living underground, and now you want us to go back to doing it again? Jesus. The fortress is under attack. They're mounting another assault, aren't they? Or is this just their regular launching artillery strikes against our position? I honestly can't tell. Yes, we're going to have to do a little bit of stocking up before we go, but this is definitely a case of out of the frying pan and into the fire. We just got out of a massive underground excursion to get here and get this guy's help. And now we have to help him break a siege. Well, could be worse. Could have come here to find that the Lightborn were personally trying to batter down the gates. So, silver lining and all that. As minor a bit of silver lining as that is, mind you.